Welcome to the Michele Roys Show.
Welcome back to another Michele Roys Show. I am so delighted to have you here. Today we're going to talk about the next 90 days leading us to Christmas. So how can we reset? How can we ensure that we're doing our best not to feel overwhelmed, but to still be kind and gracious to ourselves? So I want to share you some amazing tips. I hope it will help you in your journey. So welcome, my friends, and let's dive in. Can you believe it? We are going now into our fourth quarter of the year. I know. We're still finishing summer. Let's not go that fast, but it's gone really, really fast. I know for me, it's been a difficult summer. And I had to reflect on that this last couple of days, and something that brought me to my mind, and perhaps you might feel the same way. You know, the words we put in and out makes a difference in our lives. So if we say something, we start believing that. It becomes our reality, right? So Joe Dispenza always says that our words are our realities. Not only him, there's a lot of people that talk about that as well. And I was reflecting on my own summer. I know I've shared a few times in different episodes as well with regards to how challenging this summer has been for me. I had neurologist appointments, I had stress tests, Holter monitor, the whole thing with the heart situation. I was seeing a new consultant up in Dublin, did different tests that I hadn't done before, pulmonary function, and new neurosurgeon this year as well, all during summertime. So my body was up and down, and it's the emotional roller coaster because, as you know, going through all of these different aspects of our lives, especially when in dealing with health, the weight, the uncertainty, everything like that really tax on. And then to top it off, of course, going to the hospital with my son, just to add a cherry on the top. However, I was looking at how I was thinking of the summer and telling myself like, oh, it's been a difficult summer, been a challenging summer, and it has, health-wise, as well as emotionally, as well as the weather in Ireland has been really difficult this summer. I don't know if you can relate with any of this, but I was making my body feel even more challenging than it had to. So I'm reflecting on it. I was thinking, look at what I've gone through. Well done, Michele. You've gone through all those appointments this summer. Yes, it was busy. And yes, the weather was mostly raining. Couldn't enjoy as many barbecues outside as I usually do with friends and family. But I still managed to go through it. Well done. Look at the resilience. Look at what I've learned this summer. And my friend, maybe that's something for you to do as well. To pause and reflect. How has this last 3 months been for you? How has your summer been? Now that we're coming towards the end of it, I find it's always very helpful to just stop, think, reflect, and allow ourselves to give ourselves not only space and grace, but also to see where have we gone? What have we learned? And I wanted to encourage you, my friend, to take some time, even 5 minutes, just to pause and ask yourself these questions. How was the summer for me? What did I do? What did I learn from it? And can I see the strength that I had to go through the summer? Because you have gone through it. Like, you're still listening to me here, you're still gone through it. And that's so important. So the ebbs and flows of our lives, the ups and downs, are always good for us to take stock as well. Because it helps us to see where we've gone and to feel a little bit better. It's like, well, yes, it was difficult, but I made it. And changing the wording for me, it's changing. I'm trying to reframe it even for myself, because moving into autumn now, I don't know if you're like me, but the cold, the wet, the gray skies, the little bit of light really does affect me. Not only my mood, but my body, the pain levels are usually higher. So I've been saying I'm dreading going into autumn and winter. I had to catch myself, be aware of what I was saying, because our words have power. Our words create our reality. And I don't want to be dredging, which means like pushing myself through it. I want to enjoy the next 90 days. So I have to reframe it for myself. And this is one of the things that I like to do, just to pause, take the time to note down. I usually like to journal, and doing my journaling is what I've found these different things that I'm sharing with you right now. The ups and downs of summer, but hey, I made it. It's great. Now I have a new season to look forward to. I know that summer officially in Ireland is only going to be ending in the end of September, but hey, it's good for us to start now, pace ourselves, prepare ourselves for the next 90 days that leads us to Christmas. And just take stock of what we've learned. Take stock of our journey, not wait until the end of the year, but right now, so we can also finish the year strong. So I've been trying to do that a little bit more for myself as well. And I wanted to invite you to do that as well. Just take a little bit of time, reflect on what you've done, where are you going, and just show yourself some kindness, some grace, because you deserve it, And not only do that, but I really need to look into shifting gears now into autumn. What is a word or intention that I can bring myself to facing the next 90 days? What are things that I enjoy about autumn? I love to see the different colors in the leaves, the different browns, the wonderful autumn colors. If you go to a little walk in the forest and you have the maple trees, oak trees, all of them have a different shade, and it's beautiful. So the little browns around, and just seeing that season and knowing that all the leaves are preparing to fall down, but they're going to come back again next spring. And another thing that I really enjoy to do during autumn time is enjoying a nice hot cup of chocolate. Cuddle up my snuggies, and either with my family or my boys. Those are different things that you get to do in autumn. Sometimes we get the summer, we call it the Indian summer here, and you have beautiful, clear blue skies. It's a little bit cold, but it's just crisp and beautiful. I really like that. And focusing on the things that I actually enjoy helps me to reframe how I'm looking forward to autumn. Instead of dredging, the cold, the pain, I don't know how I'm going to handle it. Wow. Look at the beautiful colors that I can see outside. Look at this leaf. Look how beautiful and so wonderfully made. How about you, my friend? What are different things that you enjoy about autumn and winter, right? How can you be looking forward to the season and giving yourself grace and reframing how you're putting it so that you're able to glide with it with more ease? Of course, it's going to be challenges. Life is full of it. But if we know how to give ourselves love, compassion, and taking those times to prepare ourselves, be aware of how we're thinking and what we're seeing, then we're able to move past that easier. And one of the things I can encourage you to do is choosing a word or an intention, right? What could be a word that you would like to give for the next 90 days as you're going forward? That is sometimes a really important thing to do. I'm sure you're going to be able to find that with yourself as well. But taking the first, like I said, first pause, reflect. Take a look at your last summer, your last 3 months, and then also look forward. Autumn. What is something that you like? Is it the changing of the leaves? Is it the colors around you? Is it the hot cup of chocolate? Is it getting in the fireplace on? Sometimes that could really, it's just beautiful to hear the fire crackling and the colors of the fire. It just warms, that's another thing that you can probably really enjoy. And for me, preparing, this month is my birthday. So birthday month, look at that. I love celebrating birthdays. But I'm going to Greece and I'm really looking forward to that towards the end of the month. So that's a way for me to reset, recalibrate, allow my body to rest, soak in a little bit more of sun. And it will help me. I know that. So that's something that perhaps you can do. Maybe you don't have to travel far, but maybe it's going for a little break with yourself, or going for a spa or doing something just to help you recalibrate and prepare for the next season. Giving yourself quality time is so important. And I'm looking forward to doing that because I'm closing this part of this, the third quarter of the year, going on to the next quarter of the year. But I want to be able to move with more grace. And I'm so grateful for being aware of my thoughts and how my thoughts are going to affect how I'm feeling. So let's change the thoughts. So number 3, which is the third thing I wanted to share with you, is 3 steps to intentionally move on for the next 90 days. So do you want to know what you can do? So here it goes. Number 1, pause and reflect, as I've been sharing here. Take the time to look back and see where you've gone. Please be gentle with yourself. Don't beat yourself up saying, oh my God, I didn't do this and I didn't do that and horrible of me. Even for me, I was hoping to have finished my book, recording my book during this summer. I didn't. I got 2 chapters done. Well done. But I had to give myself grace and say, guess what, Michele? Look at all the other things you were able to do. You showed up for yourself. You're still here. You made all these different appointments, all these doctor's appointments, all these different tests. You mind yourself. You had to take back. So well done. And that's what's important for us, is just to recalibrate as well. Not to have that over perfectionist of, oh, I have to reach this. If I don't, the world's going to fall. No, it's not. Not at all. It's always good to have a goal, something to strive for, but that doesn't mean that it's the all in all. If we don't hit it, we're terrible. Not at all. At least you have something to shoot for. So yes, number 1, pause and reflect and see where you've gone with kindness towards yourself. Please, my friends. Number 2 is definitely choose the word and intention, like I was saying before. Either be joy, be love, peace, consistency is the word I'm choosing for the next 90 days. I want to be consistent in how I show up for myself because I've been difficult or struggling during the summertime to do my morning routine and my evening routine. And when I don't get to do those things, it really throws me off. So I want to be consistent with them. Not expecting perfection, but expecting to show up for myself on those things. With the exercising, with the eating properly, with drinking my water, taking my moments for myself, just to refresh. That's number 2. And number 3, create your own plan for your next 90 days. Now, I'm not talking about making something, we have to do all of this stuff. No. What is 1 or 2 things that you can do that you'll like to add in for your next 90 days that will bring you joy, that will make you happy, and that will help you go through your next 90 days and finish strong this year? For me, dancing. It's the one thing I really want to be consistent and do. For you, perhaps is walking in nature or spending more time with friends or practicing a musical instrument. Whatever it is, what can you add up into your next 90 days? It's not about a whole revamp of your own schedule, but it's just aligning yourself with things that actually move you forward, that make you happy, and that bring you joy. Because every day is so important for us to feel that joy, that spark. Like me speaking with you right now, it really brings me a lot of joy, gratitude, grateful. Well, 1, because you're hearing me. 2, because I'm getting to share my own story. And I'm hoping that it can make a difference in your life. So my friends, just to recap the last 3 points that I wanted to bring out for your next 90 days, to set this intention, pause, reflect, number 1. 2, take some time, choose a word that can help you keep yourself in alignment. And number 3, plan. Make a plan. Add 1 or 2 things that you can do for the next 90 days that will bring you joy, that will bring you gratitude, that will bring you happiness, and most of all, make you feel completely alive again. I would love to hear from you, my friends. This is all I have for right now, but please do share with me what's your word, what's your intention, what are you going to be doing? Either DM me on Mitch Roys at Instagram or my email, connect@micheleroys.com. I would love to hear from you. And do share this, my friend. If this has resonated with you, or do you know of anybody that this can help and support, I really appreciate you sharing so that we can all feel a part of a family. We don't feel alone in this journey. Okay? My friends, until next week, may God bless and keep you. Bye for now.
This was the Michele Roys Show.